Customizing the enrollment portal. We're using our example of AAA manufacturing again, and rather than the Company tab, we're going to look at the Customize Enrollment tab. An important thing to note about the Customize Enrollment screen is that whatever is checked on the left is suppressed. You do not turn things on by checking them, you suppress them. The first section of the listed items are global suppressions, and you should see our additional documentation for a detailed explanation of each one of these items. By default, we suppress the express waiver and we suppress the enrollment lock. These should be left as is until you've read the product documentation and determine whether or not you want to unsuppress those items or suppress any of the other items listed here. The remaining items are individual fields that appear on the employee profile screen. By checking any one of these items, that particular field is not displayed to the employee. By default, we suppress employee compensation and race. If you wish to suppress additional information such as hire date or scheduled hours, you can do so. Just because you've suppressed it from the employee view does not mean the fields are not usable. The group administrator or agent still has the ability to edit and view these fields, and the data for these fields can also be entered by upload. They're simply suppressed from the employee view for editing. If you wish to capture any custom information during the enrollment process, you can do so with our custom fields. You can have up to 3 custom fields, and to utilize these, you enter the name of the field as you want it to appear to the employee. When you enter the name, that will be the name of the field, and that field will be a required entry for the employee. The other 2 items on Customize Enrollment are previous coverage instructions and general enrollment instructions. By default, we have a short set of instructions for an employee when they first log on. They look like this. The brief message: when you complete your forms online, don't worry if you're unable to answer all of the questions. The information you enter now will be saved. This is the message that the employee is going to see by default. If you wish to change that, you can replace that text on the Customize Enrollment screen. Using the section General Enrollment Instructions, enter whatever message you like and save. The message you enter there replaces our default message, and it's the first thing that the employee sees upon logging in. The other box that you can customize is for prior coverage instructions. If prior coverage is turned on, which it is by default, the employee is presented with this screen to answer details about concurrent or prior coverage. If you wish to provide instructions for the screen, you can do so by entering the message here. That message will then appear on the prior coverage information screen, highlighted in yellow. A common example of information here would be the current policy information, so the employee would have it available when completing the screen. You can view our additional product documentation for additional details on how to customize your enrollment.